Morning traders, CJ here. I apologise for the delay in doing this recap video. I've had a busy day yesterday, but just wanted to do a video on why I took the trade on Euro Pound. It was a really nice trade. Didn't quite reach target, but managed to close my position out in profit, which was positive. So I'm on the 1 hour, and you can clearly see that we had this strong impulse to the downside. And as we know, what do we get after we get an impulse? We have a correction, and you can clearly see, that we've got some corrective price action back into this level of structure. Now, initially I was looking for price to come that little bit higher. If we take a fib from the high to the low, you can see that I was targeting price, to come up into the 61.8% fib, which lines up with the 0.88 key level and also a previous level of structure. However, we didn't quite reach there, and as soon as I saw this bearish engulfing candle, that was my trigger to enter. So if we just go down quickly to the 15 minutes, you can see that on the 15 minutes, this is our corrective channel. We're working all the way up, but if we just see, you can see just across this region that when we came up to this level, we had a really strong rejection of higher prices from this level, and we failed to create a new high and to break these areas. So as soon as that happens, that was an indication to me, not just that, but as soon as we then got this bearish candlestick form on the 15 minutes, that was an indication that I was looking to enter, and then you can see that then that followed by another strong bearish candle. So that was where I entered, and this trade was actually quite easy to manage. Again, if you look on the hour where I drew that white horizontal line, you can see that we failed to breach these highs. So when these highs weren't taken out, and you can see that we had the opportunity to, because of this wick up here, we had the opportunity to. However, we didn't close that high, so that was an indication that we were going to fall away from here. And it was it was a nice trade. Stops worked quite tight, so I put the stops at the key level just in case we did come and try and catch people out who might have just had their stops that little bit tighter. Not sure why is that not, have I locked that? Unlock, that's why. That might have had their stops that little bit tighter, but that wasn't the case. And you can see that quite quickly we pushed away and we went into profit, and as soon as we hit our 12 pips, I think I put in the group that I think it had gone that little bit lower, but I had reduced my stop loss to break even. That was already 1% banked. You can then see that we had got 2%. And and then when we came down this little bit further, we did I just managed to get 3% out of this position, but you can see that we then started to stall in this area, and price was then consolidating, and for a period of time we struggled to break this low. So unfortunately, that was indication for me that we might not go any lower at this point, and I closed out my position, and I said that in the group as well. You can now see that we've had a push to the upside, but for me, when we come to break these lows, when we do break this low, my short bias is still on, and I would be looking for shorts. But this was a really nice trade, good percentages banked. I hope this video helps explain why I took the trade, and I hope you all have a good day. Cheers, guys.